Now the next question is, write the following as intervals. We did intervals in last lecture even. So intervals are related when we are talking about reals. So first part is x, and what are the conditions of x? X belongs to R, means reals. Of course it should be reals. The first condition is fulfilling here. So x belongs to R and x is lying between -4 to 6. Now x is greater than -4. -4 is not included. So whenever inclusion is not there, then we'll use open bracket, and whenever inclusion is there, we'll use close bracket. We learned in last previous video even. So x belongs to open bracket -4, open interval -4, just because of -4 is not included, and it is less than and or equals to. That means it is less than or equals to 6. So equals to means 6 is included here. So we'll use 6 with close bracket. Now the next one is x belongs to, of course it belongs to R, and x is lying between -12 to -10. It is x is greater than -12. -12 is not included. So -12 with open bracket, and it is less than -10. -10 is not included. So -10 with open bracket. Now in third part, x belongs to real and x is lying between 0 to 7. 0 is included as well as 7 is also included. So x is greater than or equals to 0. So 0 with close bracket and less than or equals to 7. That means 7 with close bracket. Hope the questions are clear. Hope the parts are clear. This is your semi-open or semi-closed bracket. This is your open bracket, open interval, and this is your closed interval. We did 3 examples with each and every interval that we learnt in previous video. We learned 3 types of interval, and first is the first example. The first part is the example of open and or open, semi-open and semi-closed interval. Now the second part is an example of open interval, and third part is an example of closed interval. Now let's do one question related with universal set. So we have the question, what universal set would you propose for each of the following? If we have 2 sets, so 2 sets are given to us. The first set is set of right triangles, and another set is set of isosceles triangles. So universal set means the biggest set which contains these 2 sets. So which universal set we can take here? So here we can take the set of all triangles, because if we are taking set of all triangles as universal set, then it contains right triangle set and it contains isosceles triangle set. Both the sets are coming. If we have third part, the set of scalene triangles, even scalene, isosceles, right triangle, all triangles are coming in this universal set, because from universal set these 2 sets comes. So hope the question is clear. Now we'll do the next topic, which is union of 2 sets or intersection of two sets. Let's do the topic. The topic is union of 2 sets. So union word itself is showing the meaning of this topic, union of 2 sets. Union means combine. We have to combine the sets. So I am taking example, then I will explain what do you mean by union. So if we have A 1 2 3 containing 3 elements 1 2 3, and we have B set, it contains 4 5 3. We have 3 more elements in B as well. So union means we have to club the elements. We have a set, the union set contains all the elements of A as well as elements of B. That means all the elements of A together with the elements of B. But the condition is that element should not be repeated. Element should not be repeated. If it is repeating, so we have to take once. So one time that element. So here the 3 is coming here, here the 3 is coming here. So what is the will denote union as with this symbol. Union with this symbol. This is not U. This is slight broad symbol, broader form of U. So A union B. But it is saying it contains all the elements of A together with elements of B. So A's element is 1 2 3 together with B. 4, 5, and will not write 3 here because 3 is already here. 3 is already present here. So 3, 4, 5 is also in union. So union means we have to club the terms. We have to club the terms. Like here the 3 terms are here, 3 elements here, the 3 elements are here, but 1 element which is repeating. So we have written that element one time, and rest 2 different elements inside A, which is 1, 2, and rest 2 different elements are 4, 5. So A union B is equals to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now a Venn diagram represents a set. What is Venn diagram? This square box is nothing. This is your universal set because this is the biggest set. So we have taken U as this square. So we have two elements. We have two sets A and B, and 3 is the element which is common. This is your set A and this is your set B. This portion I have taken which is common in both A and B, because 3 is coming here. Here the element 3 is coming because this portion is in A as well as this portion is also in B. This is the common area and it contains the element. If I am talking about this example, so 3 is the common point. So it lies in this common area, and A contains the rest 2 elements 1, 2, and B contains rest 2 elements 4 and 5. So if we are talking about union, then union means we have to write all the elements. That means all that shaded portion of this. And here you are watching that this area is coming, that the common area is coming twice. So we have, whenever we'll shade, we'll write it, we'll shade it once. So that is the reason that we have written it once. So 3 we have written once. So this is the Venn diagram of this example, and this is the union of two sets. Now the next topic is intersection of two sets. Intersection means the common portion of two sets. I am taking this very example only. So we'll draw the Venn diagram. A and B, and here we have 1, 2, and in common portion 3 is coming, 4 and 5. And intersection, I have already introduced the term about intersection. Intersection means common portion. So the symbol which denotes intersection is this. This is the symbol of intersection. So A intersection B, that means we have to take common portion of A and B. So what is the common element of A and B? Here it is 3. And if I am talking about intersection in Venn diagram, so this is the only portion. Shaded portion is saying that the common portion which is already shaded. So it is your intersection A intersection B. Hope both the topics are clear. Union means you have to club the terms, you have to club the all the terms of A and B. If we are talking about 3 sets, 4 sets, we can club, we can unite them. Union means unite. We have to unite the elements. Now intersection means take the common portion. If we have here we have 2 sets and 3 is coming common in between, then A intersection B is 3 in bracket. That means it is A intersection B set, and set contains 3 as an element. So let's take one more example. If we have, okay, I am taking this very example. A has 3 elements 1, 2, 3, and B is having 2 elements 4 and 5. Now if we'll talk about A union B, then we can combine the elements 1, 2, 3. A set contains all the elements of A as well as of B, 4, 5, and no element is repeating. So we have written all the 5 elements 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But whenever I'll be talking about intersection. Now here is no common element in between. So that means we'll get an empty set because there is no element in the set. That means empty set, or we can write 5. And what is the Venn diagram of this? Of course, this square box is your universal set. have set A and set B. Of course, there is no common quotient, so these sets are disjoint sets. These sets, whenever there is no common quotient, are called disjoint sets. So here the set A and set B are disjoint sets because here the intersection is phi. We can find the union. Union contains all the elements of A as well as of B. But whenever we are talking about intersection, that means the common quotient. There is no element which is common in between A and B. So here A and B are apart from each other. That means both are disjoint sets. So here A and B are disjoint sets. And now the Venn diagram is A and B, and there is no common quotient. That means A and B are disjoint sets. So whenever we are talking about intersection means no common area. No common area, that means no shading. And whenever we talk about union, so union means all the elements of A and all the elements of B. This is the Venn diagram of A union B. And we'll talk about intersection. No shading is there because the set is empty. No element which is common. So common quotient is not here. That means no shading in that case when we'll talk about intersection. Now this is the Venn diagram of A union B. We are shading both the sets. And there is no common quotient. And these sets are disjoint sets. Hope the topic is clear. Now the next topic is complement of a set. The complement of a set. If we have one universal set, I will explain this topic with Venn diagram. If we have universal set, this universal set, and we have one given set which is A. A is a given set here, which is A is the subset of universal set because it is coming from this universal set. So for you, A is just a subset. So A complement of set A will denote it as A raised to power C. That means complement of A, or we can write A dash. Both are the symbols for complement of a set. Here the set is, if we have taken the set A, so A raised to power C, or we can write it as A dash. And if we have taken set B, then we'll write B raised to power C or B dash. So this is the name of a set, and C is showing that complement of a set, or dash is showing the complement of a set. Now complement of a set is saying that all the element which does not belongs to A. That means all the elements of universal set except A. All the elements of U except A is denoted as complement of A, or A raised to power C, or A dash. This is the complement of a set. Hope the topic is clear. The second topic is difference of two sets. So, if we have two sets, A comma B, and if we want to find A minus B, it means all the elements of A except the elements of B. That means all the elements of A which do not belongs to B. All elements of A which do not belong to B. What it means in Venn diagram, this is your universal set. If we have A and B, there are two sets and this is a common quotient. So A minus B is all the elements of A which does not belongs to B. So this is the quotient, this is a common quotient which contains all the elements which are common to A and B. So we are talking about all the elements of A which does not belongs to B. That means this very quotient. So A minus B, we can write it as from A we'll subtract all the elements which are common between A and B. So what we did, from A we subtracted the common quotient. So all the elements which are coming in A and which does not belongs to B. So we are subtracting all the elements which are coming in B as well. This is a portion which contains the elements which are in A as well as in B. So it means A minus B is equals to A minus A intersection B. Now, in opposite way, we can find B minus A as well. But it means all the elements of B which does not belongs to which do not belong to A. So all the elements of B, here B is the first set, so we have to subtract from B. So all the elements of B which do not belong to A. So what will be the Venn diagram? This is your A set, this is your B set. So all elements except which that means all the elements which are belonging to A will not consider those elements. So that means this very question. So if we'll want to find the formula B minus A, it means from B set, this circle is the B set, from B we'll subtract the common portion A intersection B. Hope both are clear. Now from Venn diagram you learnt even one thing, that A minus B is not equals to B minus A. It is not equals to B minus A. So both subtractions, that means A minus B's terms are different. We are subtracting, we are taking all the elements of A which does not belongs to B. Here we are taking all the elements of B which do not belong to A. So the meaning is different. A minus B's meaning is different, B minus A's meaning is different. Hope the difference is clear. Now the next topic is symmetric difference of two sets. So symmetric difference, again we have two sets A and B. Then symmetric difference will denote it as A delta B. This is just like triangle symbol, but we'll call it as delta. A delta B. This is called symmetric difference of two sets. Now we have taken two sets A and B. Now A delta B. What do you mean by A delta B? In Venn diagram, I'll show you. But it means, first of all, we'll do the formula. A minus B union of B minus A. It means A minus B's portion and B minus A portion. So if we have two sets A and B, so A minus B portion is this one and B minus A's portion is this one. So A delta B is saying that we'll take all the portions except the common portion. We'll take all the portion except common portion, or we can write it as A delta B is from A union B will take A intersection B. From A union B will subtract this common portion. So if we'll subtract this common portion, we'll get A delta B. Or you can write A minus B's portion, B minus A's portion, both sets union. A minus B and B minus A sets union is called A delta B. This is called symmetric difference of two sets. Now let's do some questions of these topics. Okay. So if we have a question, if we have U 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, we have U, that means U is universal set. Another set we have 1, 2, 3, B set 4, 5, 9, and C set 2, 4, 6. Okay, we have three sets now and universal set. Now we just want to find, first part is A union B. So A union B means elements we have to club. That set contains all the elements of A as well as all the elements of B. So 1, 2, 3 and B contains 4, 5, 9. So A union B is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9. Okay. If we'll talk about A intersection B, there is no common element in A and B, so we'll take it as it is equals to 5. If you have to find A union B bracket intersection C, union in bracket, Bodmer's rule is applicable, that means we'll have to solve the bracket first. So we'll have to find A union B. We have already found it out. A union B. What is A union B is? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9. And its intersection with C. What is C? 2, 4, 6. So what is the common element? What are the common elements? 2 is the common element. Then 4 is the common element. So its answer is 2, 4. Hope the parts are clear. Let's do one more question. If you have a question, U is the universal set which contains 6 elements, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. X is the first set which contains 2 elements, 2, 6, and Y is the second set which contains 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 elements. So if we want to find X minus Y, it means from X we have to subtract the common portion of X and Y. Its formula is X minus X intersection Y, the elements which belongs to X but does not belongs to Y. So from X we have to subtract the common portion. So what is the common portion? First of all we have to find X intersection Y. So X intersection Y which contains one element which is common, which is 2. So from X we have to subtract 2. So if we'll subtract 2, then what we'll get in X, which is 6. So X minus Y is 6. If we have the third set, 2, 5 and 6. Now if we have another part, X minus Y intersection Z minus X. Okay. If we want to find X, first of all we'll find X minus Y, then Z minus X. X minus Y we have already find it out. Now we'll find Z minus X. Z minus X is saying from Z we'll have to subtract all the elements which, that means all the elements of, we have to take all the elements of Z but which do not belongs to X. That means the common portion will subtract it out. So we need to find Z intersection X. Here I am finding Z intersection X. So what is the common portion? Z and X, the element 2 and 6. 2 and 6 both are the common elements of Z intersection X. So from Z, what is Z? It is 2, 5, 6. We have to subtract Z intersection X. Z intersection X is 2, 6. What we'll get? We'll get set which contains one element which is 5. So hope these type of questions are clear. Let's do one question of complement as well. I am taking this very example only. If we just want to find X intersection Y complement union Z. Union Z. So first of all we have to find X intersection Y. So what is the common portion of X and Y? The element with 2 is coming. So 2 is coming in both X and Y. So 2 is the common element, X intersection Y. So we need to find X intersection Y is complement. So X intersection Y is complement is saying, complement of this set is saying that all the elements except this. All the elements of U except this. But we did in complement, in universal set, if this is your A set, so A's complement is this portion. This is your A complement, and here instead of A we have the set X intersection Y. Here we have X intersection Y, and we just want to find its complement. So X intersection Y is complement. So from universal set we have to subtract 2. So if we don't want 2. So what we'll get? 1, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So all the elements of universal set except this set. This is complement, and Now what we want to do, x intersection y is complement and its union with z. So what is the set of, that means we are finding step by step. First of all we find out x intersection y, then find its complement, and now we are doing the union of this set with z. So what is the first set? 1, 3, 4, 5, 6. Union with z. What is z? 2, 5, 6. So what is the union of 1, 2 is coming here, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and coming in both brackets. So we'll write it once. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That means the universal set itself. So these are the questions. These are the some examples of the topics that we did: union of two sets, difference of two sets, intersection of two sets, or complement of a set. I'm sending some questions, some questions in assignment. Do that assignment, and if you have any problem, then you can contact me. Till then, stay home and be happy. Thank you so much.